this video, I'm gonna explain which vehicles you should buy and the vehicles that you shouldn't buy from a dealer-only auction. I just wanna give you guys an introduction. My name is Caleb Butler. I've been buying and selling cars for the last 7 years, and this is all based on my experience. Some other people might think differently, but I highly recommend if you're a beginner, this is the best way to get started to finding your vehicles to purchase and then selling them directly to the public. I've been an independent car dealer, like I said, for 7 years. It's completely changed my life. And this is what I do to continue to make profit off of my vehicles. So if you guys have any questions about getting started becoming your own independent car dealer, it'll be the first link where you can go ahead and get started, get on a call with me. We can figure out what package best fits your situation. If you have any questions at all, DM me on Instagram. I'll be happy to answer. So the first thing with getting started is, before I tell you what cars you should buy, I'm gonna tell you what cars you should not buy. And you're gonna be really surprised on what vehicle I say not to buy, because it's the opposite of what you would think, right? But the vehicles that you should not buy because margins are so slim. So we're gonna look at depreciation and margins, because margins is the most important as an independent car dealer, because we want profits and we wanna make money. We don't wanna lose money. We don't wanna sit on cars, and we want cars to move extremely fast. So the two cars that I do not recommend buying as a beginner, especially if you don't have experience fixing cars, replacing bumpers, changing things, if you're not really a wrencher or you wrench on your own vehicles, these are the cars that I recommend not to buy right here. So the first one is Toyota. So Toyota and Honda. So the reason why I don't recommend buying a Toyota or a Honda, it's simple, right? Because the vehicles hold their value. So when it comes to the wholesale value on these vehicles, margins are so slim. Dealers pay all the money. You'll only be able to make probably between $500 and tops $1,000 off these vehicles, especially if it's clean, no accidents, and a great Carfax history. Dealers pay all the money for it. But here's one caveat. If you buy the luxury brands of these, so you buy the luxury version of these brands, Toyota, which is a Lexus, and Honda, which is an Acura, you can still make money on those vehicles because it's considered luxury and they depreciate a little bit faster than a Toyota or Honda. I've bought a lot of Lexuses and a lot of Acuras, and I've made money off them as well. Margins are still slim, but they're not as slim as a Toyota or Honda. So this is especially for a beginner. You don't know what you're doing. Stay away from these cars right here. Now, this is the cars that I recommend as a beginner buying. I'm gonna list, I think, between 4 and 5 vehicles that you should start buying and what worked for me, especially in my area. I live in a metropolitan area. A lot of people want commuter vehicles, beaters. They want daily drivers. People have to drive far for work. So the first car I would recommend is a Volkswagen. And you really need to pay attention to what kind of Volkswagen you're picking as well, because the Volkswagens, some of them do have issues. And I recommend the naturally aspirated 5 cylinders, which is a 2.5 liter. And I go with the Jetta, for example. This marker looks like it's running out of ink. Let me go ahead and switch that over. I recommend the Jetta. The Jetta is super, that 5-cylinder is naturally aspirated and it's easy to work on, and you could get them cheap. I think I've sold between 250 and 300 Volkswagen Jettas, and I've profited off of every single one of them. So let's do VW, and then we'll do Jetta, or any naturally aspirated Jetta, for example, or naturally any Volkswagen with a 2.5 liter in it, bread and butter. I'll give you an example. I bought one for $2,000 with 120,000 miles, and I sold it for $6,000 literally 3 days later. The next vehicle I highly recommend that you can make a lot of money off of are Subarus, specifically Outbacks and Imprezas. Those sell extremely fast, but you can get them also extremely cheap. They're easy to work on. They got a Boxster engine on it, and they're like, you can get them a great deal at the auction at a wholesale price. So I'll give you an example. I paid $6,500 for a 2019 Subaru Impreza, and I sold it for $9,000 a week later to somebody who just loves Subarus. And I paid, like I said, $6,500. It had 160,000 miles, and I sold it for $9,000. That was about a $2,500 profit margin on that. It was a one owner, clean title, no issues. All I did was do an oil change. Car was super clean. The next vehicle, you'll probably be surprised at this one, is a Mazda. Mazdas depreciate extremely fast. The thing that all these cars right here have in common is they depreciate extremely fast. So you could get a great deal at a wholesale dealer only auction, but the margins are a lot better. So you could buy a Mazda 3, Mazda 6. Those cars, like even with 100,000 miles, you get like 2016 with 100,000 miles for like $4,000 and then sell it for like $7,500. People be like, oh, it has Bluetooth, CarPlay, all those type of things. You get a great deal on it. and they just depreciate extremely fast. Another vehicle that you can make money off of are Fords. So Ford Tauruses, Ford Escapes, vehicles like that. The thing is their reliability on their transmissions, and they have a couple other issues like that. But if you know what you're doing, you can go ahead and purchase a Ford Escape or a Ford Taurus for a great deal, and then go ahead and make $2,000 off of it and sell it extremely fast. I've sold a lot of Fords. I made a lot of money off of Fords, Mazda, Subarus, and Volkswagens. And this last one right here, I think is a really great vehicle that I'm gonna go ahead and list. It allows you to go ahead and be able to, the flexibility to get it extremely cheap. So I'll pretty much bundle these last two vehicles together, but BMW and Audi. And I've made a lot of money off of BMW and Audi. And it's opposite of what you would think, right? Because they depreciate stupid fast. You could get a BMW 335i or 328 or even an Audi A4 for dirt cheap and make $3 or $4, even $5,000 off the vehicle, because people aren't looking for reliability. People who buy these vehicles used are looking for branding and logos off of a shallow pretense. So I made a lot of money off of BMW and Audis. I'll put those together. But like, if you're a beginner, this is a great way to start with these 5 vehicles, and I would stay away from these 2 vehicles right here, just because the margins are slim and the margins are higher on here. If you have any questions about how to become an independent dealer or go to these dealer only auctions, I'll be happy to answer them. Like I said, I appreciate you watching this video. Just wanted to drop some game to help you guys out.